Thank you. And now it's the turn to hand over the session to 𝐸 ma'am. She's the organizer for today's meeting. So over to you, ma'am.
Good evening, all. Let me extend a warm welcome to all to the sharEvery platform, a global platform. And really, as I said early, and I spoke to Rambabu sir also, that I feel very happy and I'm very excited to be with you all on this platform. And I personally thank my colleague Geeta for introducing me for such a nice platform. And I think it's the time to start our meeting. And again, I hand over to you, Rambabu sir, to introduce the host. You are really a dynamic person. I have seen many, but you are something special, and the most, I'm not getting words also to exactly define you, because some stars will be there like that. Some precious stars will find very rare, like a white elephant. Seriously, my words are saying that how much excited I am. So now I hand over to you, sir, to welcome the host.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. And
thank you very much.
I feel very honored to invite Miss YURY ORTEGA from Mexico. And here, when I gone through her bio or biography or small profile and her educational qualification, her certificated courses are many. I think when I counted and I discovered more than 20 different courses she has cleared, she completed.
Yes.
Yes, yeah. Among those, and I feel very happy, and she is none other than YURY ORTEGA from Mexico, and she conducts advanced intern in neuro-linguistic programs and emotional intelligence. She conducts different programs, and as well as she is a certified international speaker in Spanish as well as in English. Yes, and academic teacher, advisor, and mentor as well as a tutor. And one more, and she cleared Christian theological training programs too. Now she is working as a preacher in that particular spiritual field. I feel very happy to listen. Next, clear industrial chemical engineering and master degree in business management. But she's going to deal today, the topic is building your well-being and happiness. It's really contemporary and burning issue to discuss, to deal, to know many things over this particular topic. Because many people, they are spending lakhs of rupees or crores of rupees to get to be happy or to get fairy life in their day-to-day life. So, and we are going to learn some tips as well as, and YURY ma'am's hobbies are, she loves to play basketball and also she loves to listen to music. And yes. So, and really, it's very short and brief introduction about YURY ma'am. I don't take much time. And thanks, really, I feel honored. And I have been conversating or talking with YURY ma'am, and in coming sessions or in coming days, she's going to give wonderful support as a trainer, as a mentor, as well as in technical advisor. So I want to tell one thing here very proudly. Whatever wallpaper I have sent this morning, and YURY ma'am only prepared or designed that profile. And yes. And because she's multi-talented teacher, and on behalf of sharEvery team, and I'm telling my thoughtful gratitude to YURY ma'am. So over to Geeta ma'am, Rani Geeta ma'am.
Now, I would like to welcome our host now, who has kept many medals in her basket. Now we are very happy to have her session now. Over to you, ma'am. Continue the session.
Again, hello everyone. Good morning from Mexico and good night to India. I gotta share a small presentation for you and all the people. And I will try to explain you the best possible way this topic, okay? So let me share with you. Can you see the presentation?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm so happy and grateful to be here with all of you in this great and beautiful sharEvery community. It's a great honor for me to have this opportunity to share this time with you. And well, that you say, my name is Yury Ortega or Yury Goner, whatever you want. And today I'm going to share with you the topic building your well-being and happiness, where we will be analyzing the small details which make huge differences in the results we obtain throughout our lives. All this focused on our fullness and condition as human beings, okay? Well, the subject of this presentation is made up of 3 words of great weight and meaning: building, happiness, and well-being. Building is not an easy task, since everything that is built must have a good foundation so that the building does not collapse. Talking about happiness usually makes us think about everything that has made us happy, that make us happy or that could make us happy. Some may think of a Tesla car, maybe someone maybe want a Tesla car, or a dream mansion, owning the world, enjoying the evening, maybe contemplating the nature, or each individual can think or imagine anything that will make them fully happy, yeah? But you all the time want to get something big, you know? In the case of well-being, we associate it with a variety of situations, yeah? However, we usually speak in general terms to refer to this concept as everything that does not harm us or does not cause us discomfort. The main point here is that I am going to share with you from my point of view and taking into account my studies, experience, and personal growth, the way in which I have discovered the well-being and happiness are built and lived. Okay, to begin, I have 2 questions for you. Yeah, and I need all your disposition to share with me all your opinions, okay? For you, what is well-being for you? What are you thinking about well-being?
Well-being means be well. Keep yourself well in terms of your personal, in terms of your professional, in terms of your society, in terms of your country or nation, whatever it is. Be well is called well-being.
Yeah.
You happy with your works?
Okay.
Be content with what you have. It's a kind of well-being.
Okay,
Having contentment.
Being comfortable.
Yeah, mentally and physically well. Mentally and physically well. Okay.
Okay, it's good. Okay, all the answers is good. All the answers. Okay. Someone else? Okay.
Happy and healthy. Happy and healthy and prosperous life.
Happy, healthy, prosperous life.
Prosperous life. And they are well-being, working together, working with each other. Working together means it will give a content state of being happy. That is well-being.
Good, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to everyone. Okay, neither answer is right or wrong. They are simply different perspectives according to what we live, you know? Okay, I have a second question for you. And how do you define the concept of happiness? Which is the difference between well-being and happiness for you?
I think it is not that I used to have a craving to join this session of well-being, right? Now I am here in this session, so it is one kind of happiness I have. Definitely. Whatever I have, I can enjoy.
You can enjoy is good. Very good. If you can enjoy is good.
Enjoy your life.
If our wish
Enjoy
comes
your
true,
life.
if our wish comes true, I think the state is called
Dreams
happy.
come true. Okay. Someone else? Now that you have resolved these questions for me, what will happen if you told you that not everything that gives us happiness produces well-being, and not everything that gives us well-being produces happiness? What do you think about it? If I tell you that not everything that gives us happiness produces well-being, and not everything that gives us well-being produces happiness, what do you think about it?
Yeah, ma'am, in a way, you're absolutely right that. but we are in a practical world, we can't think that way. We know theoretically it is a great thing, but I know how I can apply it in my practical life. So this is a matter of question.
Okay, good sir. I know it may sound weird to some, logical to others, and perhaps intriguing to a few others, but however, now we are going to define both well-being and happiness, according to the Nobel researchers who have dedicated themselves to analyze of these conceptualizations, okay? And the first concept, well-being, is by the Dr. Martin Seligman. Well-being is a combination of feeling good and really making sense in an activity that we like or passionate about, in addition to maintaining good interpersonal relationships and having goals that challenge us so that they can become achievements, okay? And who is considered the father of the positive psychology? It's okay. Okay. It is worth mentioning that a positive psychology does not feel in disease or pathologies, but in the well-being of the human being is based on the fact that the people decide what makes them happy, not because it is the best option in front of other people, but because it is the best for those who decided. Yeah. In fact, well-being impact in our body, our soul, our spirit, and produce fullness. Yeah. And the Dr. Seligman made a theory of well-being, and when he shows us 5 terms to describe our growth when we live in positivity, you know. The first term is positive emotions. The second is engagement. The third is positive relationship. For meaning in our lives, have meaning in our lives, and accomplishment or achievements. Okay. All of this impacts every aspect an area of our lives, like body, soul, spirit, and therefore leads to seek fullness in our lives. Yeah. And decision, this is a choice without coercion. Seligman manages an acrostic, which is complicated for 5 elements. These 5 elements, if you live it and work it constantly, can lead us to well-being. Yeah, if we live the 5 terms in our lives and we working on them, we can have well-being in our lives all the time. Can you hear the explanation of the theory of the well-being?
Yes, and these are the 5 elements.
Yes, but last one.
Yes. Okay. Each element needs the following characteristics, 3 characteristics, to be part of the this acrostic. First, contributes to well-being. Second, many people look for it for themselves and not just to get any of the other items. Third, it is a definite independently of the other elements. In itself, well-being, it is a construction. Yeah. For this reason, the name of this topic is building your well-being and happiness, because the well-being, it is a construction. Okay, that is to exemplify, well-being is the same as time. It is a structure not measured by itself, defined and exhaustively, but several things contribute to make it happen in our lives. Yeah, and this acrostic, suggested by the Dr. Seligman, is composed of positive emotions, engagement, positive relationships, meaning, and accomplishment or achievement. Some years ago, I want to tell you something. All this satirical question, which is very important to know, because it is a field work that demonstrates the veracy of the information. However, I am going to exemplify the way in which I conceive well-being in my life. Some years ago, I made a decision which marked my life. It is a part of my life and has impacted my personal development as you have no idea. Since I was in high school, I always wanted to study a career that focused on the well-being of the human being. I already know about physical nutrition, maybe emotional nutrition, medicine, or whatever like that. In itself, something that will receive people in any situation. However, something ironic and unexpected happened, because when I finished high school, I decided to study something completely different, because I chose industrial chemical engineering, and a very difficult career, with great dedication, but very beautiful for me, because I love my profession, but that wasn't my target. You know, the truth is that also this was a wonderful career. It was not impacting my life as I expected. In fact, based on this choice, I am going to present you the following table, and that you can see in this presentation, where I put only some aspects regarding what my profession has given me and what my profession has not given me. For example, I am an industrial chemical engineer. My profession gives me good salary, much learning, industry insight, concern for analysts, well-being, among other things more. But don't give me passion, 100% engagement, real meaning. It does not allow me to feel fullness. It does not give me full happiness, among others. If you can see the presentation, my profession gives me well-being sometimes, but don't give me happiness. Different things, different points, different concepts, different situation. In itself, my decision made a big difference in my life, because as you can see, for periods of the time, it's given me well-being, and mainly financially. However, I did not bring my happiness. The well-being that it has given me is at times, but not constantly. Therefore, my happiness in that aspect was not reaching its fullness, you know, and the fullness is very important for all the people. In fact, my inclination to study psychology, be a life coach, counselor, mentor, and everything related to this, it is precisely because of that boy that generated my abrupt decision to study the one I like the best. It does not generate a passion that makes me be brave. And when some make you be brave, it's wonderful, because you are living your passion. In fact, with this situation, I found the reason for everything. For Songha, the happiness consists of feeling joy, being content, and living a state of well-being. Can you see? Well-being is part of the happiness. Yeah. Combined with the feeling that our life is good, as meaning and is worth it. If you can see both of the concepts, you can find the difference and at the same time the connection between them. Example, if I as a woman have a romantic relationship with a man who gives me flowers, chocolates, and different details or variety of details, but is unfaithful to me, then it gives me a momentary happiness. As I said, finally will not generate me well-being, you know, because he can give me a lot of details, but if he is unfaithful to me, he only gonna give me a small or a short well-being, but not continuous. Can you understand my point?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. But the same thing, if I am unfaithful to him or other guy, or I simply do not treat him well, or just kind to him at times, then the same way I will be generating a momentary happiness, but not a continued well-being signs, as we saw in the acrostic proposed by Dr. Seligman. Everything we do should contribute to our well-being and therefore impact us around us. Everything is important for us, you know. Look this diagram, okay? Happiness is a target all the time, but to have happiness, we need to connect the happiness with well-being, yeah? However, in the case, I focus on four main ones, which are joy, being content, state of well-being, and life makes sense. As you can see, well-being is one of the fundamental components to constantly live happiness. Here's where you can see that what I have explained so far and the examples that I have given you, and despite being somewhat simple or rogue, are proven. With this diagram, because without a state of well-being, the principle to life happiness is not fulfilled. Maybe it sounds like a cobweb, but this is actually easier than we can imagine. On the other hand, or my right hand or your right hand, if we look closely at the diagram, well-being implies, as we mentioned it before, feeling good, making sense, have passion, goals, and achievement. These aspects, they are repeated when seeing the results that are obtained when achievement happiness. If we look at the right part of the diagram, we can see four of the many aspects involved in achieving happiness to the full. Can you understand the diagram? Okay, they are repeated when seeing the results that are obtained when achieving happiness. If we look at the right part of the diagram, we can see four of the many aspects involved in achieving happiness to full, such as feeling that life is good, having meaning, and living in passion and living to the fullness. And the fullness is very important for me, because when you don't have fullness, you all the time gotta get negative emotions, or you can live life without purpose. Next. And now, please think about a decision that you have made that has not made you 100% happy. Try to remember something, and when you are decided some not good for you, for your family, for your job, or everything. Can you do this?
Yes, it's a wonderful question. Please think about a decision you have made that has not made you 100% happy. Yeah. See, whenever we have confidence, usually we say, whatever we do, if we love that, all the deeds, definitely we can get 100% happiness. So otherwise, and if you have a misbelief or not a false belief, we can't. Yeah, it's my opinion over this. But whatever you do, if you believe in that, so definitely whether you face whatever hurdle it is, automatically you'll be 100% happy in that.
Okay. For example, we have universal emotions, and these emotions, according to Paul Ekman, the human beings have 7 emotions. In fact, most of them can be with like negative, no? Within these emotions, we have anger, disgust, fear, happiness, sadness, surprise, and contempt. In fact, only happiness and surprise can be seen as positive, but not everything is negative. Because bearing the decision in mind and having mentioned the universal emotions. And then, what kind of emotion you feel right now when you remember this decision that you made?
Which decision?
Okay. Before show you the universal emotions, I show you something. Please think about the decision you have made that has not made you 100% happy. And after the universal emotions, what kind of emotion do you feel right now when you remember or when you have in your mind this decision that are not made you happy?
It makes me happy. Because whatever I do,
make you happy?
Whatever I do, I strongly believe in that. So
okay. It's good because you can feel whatever you want. It's a decision. Sometimes we decide something wrong. Sometimes we decide something good. And if you feel happiness is good, very good. You know?
Yes.
Someone else?
Really?
Yeah.
I have taken so much decision. Being a human, I need to take so many decisions in my life, day in and day out. Definitely. If I think little bit, definitely all the decisions are not good, and all decisions not end up with some happiness or something like this. Yes, it is a mixed feeling I have. But yes, I agree that I am taking so much decision that is not 100% right, and that is not giving the 100% happiness to me.
Okay,
but ma'am, I told you earlier that there is a compulsion. You have to take decisions. Either maybe good or maybe bad, but you have to.
Okay. Anything is good, anything is bad. All the decisions give us meaning and a beautiful note. It's okay, everything is good. For example, in my case, when I remember my decision about my profession, oh my God, I'm angry and anger and disgust because I hear people outside of me or closer of me, and I couldn't hear myself, and that is terrible because when you hear yourself, it's most beautiful because you can see different, you can feel different, and you can decide respect of your points, your targets, your things, your future, your everything, you know? Okay, but we have 10 positive emotions by Barbara Fredrickson. Someone knows about these 10 positive emotions? Or someone has working about these emotions?
Definitely, ma'am. These emotions belongs to human being, and I belongs to human
Absolutely.
being. Definitely, I know this kind of emotion, and I am going through all this kind of emotional situation in my life. So I know, but really, to be very frank, to be very honest, I'm not thinking like that. I should go by only one emotions. Okay, different situations, different reactions, different emotions. I think it is normal.
Yeah, it is not. Thank you very much, sir. It's not when you are maturity, but when you don't, maturity is complex because the people don't understand that all the emotion is normal. Because emotions, when you decide to live all the emotions, you can get a beautiful group, a beautiful maturity, and a beautiful life. Yeah, because these emotions become an option, and these emotions become your life, your entire life. But this happen when you understand that it's just emotions. It's just that, and you need to live the emotions. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, I just want to show you the 10 positive emotions, and after that is ask you what kind of positive emotion do you feel right now in this moment, and not for remember a bad decision, it's just for right now, for this moment, see? But for the time, it's complex to answer everything, and I understand, but I want to show you too this pyramid, because we have 22 emotions with we have 22 levels to positionate you, and you can define in this moment in which level you are. You know, for example, I'm in the 3rd level in the blue spiral because I have a lot of enthusiasm, because I want to get my passion, because I want to get joy, knowledge, empowerment, freedom, because I want to study psychology, because I want to recover my profession, my real profession, you know. And this is another point when Stephen Covey led us 7 habits to be highly effective people, but this habit only can work when you work in that. If you don't work in that, it is impossible. Yeah. And finally, how can I build my well-being and happiness? Okay, from my point of view, I have 7 points to build your well-being and happiness. First, decide in the best possible way. Analyze your choices and visualize how today will impact your future life, and know yourself. The second is know yourself, but really know yourself. It's part of your emotional intelligence, and know yourself and recognize who you are. The third, make an introspection of your life. Make a sort of yourself, your strength, your opportunities, your weakness. And 5, be resilient. Be resilient is very important. Give yourself full attention or mindfulness, yeah, and persevere in managing your life. This is my points to build your well-being and happiness. And I have another point, but the time is not good for me because it's over. But thank you very much for your attention, for your patience, and keep calm and balance your well-being and your happiness.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Now I would like to call upon our coach Sunita Suresh Garu from Kerala to say a few words on our post message.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, ma'am. And Rambam sir, and today's our coach ORTEGA ma'am, and other sharEvery members. Actually, once upon a time, there lived one paper doll. Paper doll. Actually, somebody made that doll, and it got the life. But you know, it didn't get mouth and emotions. So because of that, without emotion and without mouth, it was always felt blue. It was always unhappy because it didn't get a good emotion. So it was continuously crying, I want a good emotion, I want a mouth. So I didn't get perfection without that emotion and mouth. So many people helped. Many people approached the paper doll for helping, but they couldn't help. They drew many things, but it was totally unhappy. Then at last, one cloud was going, cloud, the sky cloud was going. And cloud said that, I can take a lot of things. Lot of figures I can take. So I will help you to get a beautiful emotion. I will help you to draw. And shall I?
Absolutely.
Then, shall I? Then, okay, paper doll said that definitely, friend, please help me. Then Cloud drew lot of emotions, lot of things. But that time also paper doll didn't get happiness. Then Cloud said, sorry dear, I tried many times, but I couldn't. Anyway, I'm going, and today onwards we are friends. Okay, so that time Cloud hugged the paper doll and gave a beautiful smile. So that time paper doll screamed, yeah, this emotion I want, this emotion I want. Okay, because what emotion? I didn't understand. Cloud said, what emotion you are talking? Yeah, when you hugged, that time you just did one emotion. Yeah, okay, smiling. Are you talking about smiling? Yeah, exactly. Okay, that emotion I want. Okay, so that moment, Cloud drew a smiling face, gave a smiling face to that paper doll. Actually, today our madam shared about that thing, happiness. Okay, so here, we are in this world for getting happiness. And madam shared about, mindfulness and feeling of joy. Okay, different people, they are giving different definition about happiness. And madam, what she said, that is exactly right. Okay, actually we can't smiling. Okay, through smiling we can express our happiness. That is correct. But what is happiness? That I said, different people, they are sharing different things. And momentary, some happiness that is momentary. Madam, what said, that is exactly right. Okay, and some things we are getting, and some decision we are taking, and that time sometimes we are getting a lot of things are coming to our mind. Okay, and sometimes happy and sometimes unhappy. But even though we have to take one decision, that is definitely we should do that. And madam shared about one thing. We have lot of emotions. Positive and negative emotions we have, and discontent, angry, like that, disgust, like that. Lot of emotions are to the human beings. But some positive emotions we have. One of the biggest positive emotion is happiness. Actually, happiness, that is, getting things that is not easy. We have to find the happiness for us. So definitely we have to find. And madam shared, first for getting happiness, we have to recognize ourselves. That is very important. You should know whom you are and your quality. You are positive. Everything you should know, and you should be resilient. And madam shared, we should achieve mindfulness. So lot of information madam shared about today's class, and really it is an optimum topic. And really madam, really you through this class you gave an impetus to all. And not only that, you took the class, and really you are a stalwart fireman. Really it was superb, simply superb, and looking so charm. Okay, so anyway, hats off you, ma'am. Okay, no words to say that. And it was really charm, really fantastic. Okay, so thank you very much to all, and thank you Rambabu sir and sharEvery all team. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your outstanding feedback. Now I would like to call upon trainer 𝐔𝐬𝐬𝐚𝐥 garu from Kerala to have an interaction part.
Good evening to all, and good evening our honorable host YURY ORTEGA ma'am. The first question I would like to ask Rajeshwari ma'am. Suresh Gaur sir.
Yeah, ma'am. Good evening.
Yeah. Good evening, sir. Good evening. How are you, sir?
Fine, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Sir, so I would like to ask one question for you, sir. How we can make it happier and enjoyable life? How we can get it?
Yes, ma'am. It's really a great question. So I can only say one thing, that we must train our brain. This is the only one thing we can do, and this is the only one mantra can be successful. Because, ma'am, if we want to be happy, we cannot change our neighbors. I cannot enhance my salary overnight. So if I change my mind, I can be happy. I can lead my entire life happily. So we must train our brain not to respond to the opponent one. If someone says your English is not good, your t-shirt is not good, you are not speaking good, you are black. So we must train our brain to not respond them. Okay, and this is over a practice we can do. And also we must train our brain to be happy always. We must train our brain to take good things from everyone, because in our life everyone can teach something, either good or bad. We can learn something from someone. So that is only one mantra, ma'am. We cannot change the things overnight, but we can train our brain to get the things properly, so that practice makes us happy. Thank you, ma'am. Over to you.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you for giving an awesome answer to us that it is a mental pleasure or the psychologically that we are thinking about that happiness. Thank you so much, sir, for what is sharing too.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, Nupur, ma'am.
Good evening. Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I would like to ask one question to you, ma'am. You can take 2 minutes and you can give the description too. So we know what is well-being and happiness, and ORTEGA ma'am explained about the difference between the well-being and happiness. So how does this well-being and happiness contribute to your well-being and happiness? The ma'am said,
okay, ma'am, my point of view, happiness being us satisfaction. Our satisfaction is come from happiness, and well-being is everything we say everything is well, but happiness always come our satisfaction. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, thank you for giving the answers here, and you described well. That is, we are giving some suggestions or the scientific evidences that will benefit for our health and well-being and happiness. So that will give to avoid the stress and all those things from our life too. Thank you so much for what you sharing, ma'am. Then I would like to ask Gautam Pal, sir. Sir, do you think well-being is more important than happiness, and it is giving the life satisfaction too? Do you think like that? Give your comments.
No.
That is, well-being is more important than happiness. Do you think like that? You can give your comments.
Okay. I have been going through this session by ma'am, and I'm very thankful to ma'am that she has bestowed really great insights to us. So if I take the example from session, this particular session, definitely well-being and happiness is not a different thing at all, because well-being and happiness goes hand in hand, right? You can't differentiate between this. The concept of well-being and happiness is quite same. This is up to you, and moreover, I would like to say that it is a mental game, right? So we should define ourselves. Man has said so many good things, that if you have resilience, if you have a presence of mind, if you actually know yourself very well, it is very important who you are and what you are. Definitely, if you can delve yourself, you can change your thoughts or whatever you have. And okay, and one more thing I must add, that we should not indulge yourself. We are happy or you are sad, or we are in well-being or not, we are providing well-being or not. This is not a thing, but sense of fulfillment is very important. If you are thinking that you are fulfilled, whatever you're doing, you are feeling contented, so yeah, it is fine to you. And if you can enjoy the happiness, definitely you should enjoy your bad time also. So we should celebrate each and everything, because we are human being. definitely there is not only happiness, okay, some bad moments, some misery moments, some unwanted situation will come, and life will throw so many things to you. You have to be ready. Gracefully you should accept all the things, and you should lead your life and go ahead. So this is the one mantra I have. I don't think about am I happy, am I sorry or not, but I prefer to celebrate everything which life throws at me. So this is my point of view.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Thank you, sir, for giving your worthy sharing here, sir. Yes, definitely, I agree too. And ORTEGA ma'am already told that well-being has interrupted to our way, that happiness, and we know our decisions are always making the difference. So that type of thinking and that kind of deeds are leading to get the happiness for always. Arun Pradeep, sir.
Yeah, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah. Hello?
Hello, ma'am. I can hear you, ma'am.
Okay. I would like to ask you, how can we improve our well-being and happiness? Say some tips to us. How can we improve our well-being and happiness in our life? Say some tips.
Ma'am, actually, I joined the session late, but I understood that the topic is regarding happiness.
Okay.
So, as Gautam Paul sir said, few things about happiness. So, whatever we think, like the way we think, create the situations. Actually, if we think that we are going in a wrong track or negative things, then that leads to sadness only. So if we try to think in a positive way and create everything around us in a good environment and vibrations, definitely we are going to be happy in our circumstances, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you to all to take part in this interactive session, and thank you for giving the wonderful answers and wonderful sharing from our aspirants. Thank you so much, and thank you to Rambabu sir and the host Yuri ORTEGA ma'am too, that I got a wonderful session, and also I got an informative and inspirational and motivational speech from the great host. So thank you to all, and thank you Rambabu sir for giving the opportunity to speak it about this session. It is a really awesome session for me. Thank you to all. Thank you.
Saying and questioning and getting answers from
Okay.
And now I think it's the time for announcement. We welcome all the newcomers to this sharEvery platform. Recently, I only joined recently, but I felt very happy. And sharEvery is a platform where we can meet all globally. And the team has started this with a good intention and good motto. You can meet sharEvery people on WhatsApp, Twitter, you can share on Facebook also, and they are available on Telegram also. And actually all sharEvery people will meet 4 times in a week, whereas on Monday they'll have a formal meeting on every Tuesday, and then have a teaching every Thursday. I think what happened is that there will be an advanced meeting on every Sunday, but for this Sunday the first registered 12 members are allowed for the session, because it's a very special session. Every Saturday we have smart team classes that is for children to gain knowledge and share their so it's on Saturdays, every Saturday. Now I would like to call upon our host once again to have the final words to this.
I had troubles with my computer. I'm really sorry. Okay. First, thank you very much to everyone to take me patience and hear me and your feedback, your questions. Thank you very much, Mr. Rambabu, for inviting me and give me this opportunity to share this topic in this beautiful platform. And finally, I just want to tell you something. It is a phrase, and for you, for all the people here. and other people will can see this video, okay? Life will give you many options. You don't have to choose the best one, but the one that makes you happy and that allows you to live well. That is the one that you are passionate about, helps your life a balance. Okay, thank you very much and have a beautiful night, because I'm in my morning, you are in your evening, and thank you very much for everything.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for building our confidence to be happy and take happy decisions. And as you said, yes, well-being and happiness, even as 𝐵𝐵𝐻𝐺 sir said, that well-being and happiness every time will go hand in hand. So now today, after listening to your session, we have boosted up, and never, whatever the decisions we make in our life, we feel happy 100%. With happiness only we'll make the decisions. As Ram Babu sir said, if I feel happy, then only I'll take the decision, or whatever the decision I take, I feel happy.
Thank you, ma'am. Really, the organizers, Rani Kajipuram ma'am, and Bindu ma'am, and Sunita Suresh ma'am, and really, you have done a fantastic job. Especially the host presentation, really amazing, and the difference between negative emotions and the positive emotions, and which we should carry to be happy. And I knew one great thing here: well-being is also part of happiness. The happiness is the ultimate. So really, and we feel so both similarly or at some same stage. But here, after listening, after participating in this session, well-being is one of the component in our cooking dish. So really, ma'am, and adds up to your session. And now I would like to invite 𝐸𝐸 ma'am. By listening the final words from 𝐸𝐸 ma'am, we'll wind up the session. 𝐸𝐸 ma'am,
good evening. Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. It's really a nice session we had today. We had a wonderful difference between well-being and happiness. I think to have a passion is a well-being, and to live in a passion, what according to madam said, to live in a passion is a happiness. Yes, I agree, sir, because now we are all having a good salary and we are living a comfort life. Everything is good. So I think that is only a well-being, not a happiness. But where I get happiness means if my friend asks or anyone need even ask my help, and if I do that work immediately, and I feel very happy and satisfaction. That satisfaction gives me immense more joy and comfort. Okay, I think in my view that is the difference between well-being and happiness. And in this COVID time, no one are happy, but I wish everyone should maintain their well-beingness.
Yes.
Over to Ram Babu, sir.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Great to listen from you. And sorry to say, and we are unable to give the time to take your insights because time is not permitted. And we'll join again after 2 days on 27th May in grammar session, and Rani Kajipuram ma'am is the host for that particular session. She's going to teach us question tags, most important topic, and to communicate, to become as a good communicator in our day-to-day life. So we'll see in the meeting on 27th May. On Sunday, May 30th, and I'll be the host. And my topic is Evolve Your English. So I'm going to share my opinion or my experiences and how I have become onto this stage. So these are the coming 2 sessions in this week. And thank you. And by taking the permission from all of you, and we are going to wind up the session. Thank you and good night, everyone.